First Penguin Award is the epitome of glorious failure. It is a tradition started by co-founder of the ETC, Randy Pausch, that rewards leaping into unknown waters regardless of any fear or risk. Let's take a look at which BVW team won this prestigious award.
All right. So I think as we've talked about in the past, we have a little tradition in BVW because, like we mentioned before, one of the challenges in BVW is this tension between doing something that will make everyone happy, like go to festival and like make people from the smallest kids to the most jaded alumni pleased with stuff. And so we also push you all to be risky, to be brave, honestly, to do things that you all want to do. Like there's plenty of time in the future in some sense to make stuff for other people. And so there's this tension between, following what you all think is an awesome idea and being like, oh, let's listen to the guests and do what they want. And so the First Penguin is kind of in the spirit of that. It's like the idea of rewarding teams that do stuff that if they came and asked us about it, we might say no because it's sounds like a bad idea, but you do it anyway. And this comes from this idea that penguins have in their little reality. Penguins, unfortunately, are not the top of the food chain. They're also not the bottom either. So they have a little bit of a thing, which is like, how do they figure out when it's good to go into the water where all the fish are they want to eat? And so they're always sort of like faced with this dilemma of like, what will happen when we jump in? Because I'm really hungry. But they also live with the reality, which is like the world is also hungry. And so if we go in, will you get your reward? Will you, when you're brave, will you find some place that is full of tasty fish, that is, people come and see what you did and like, that's awesome. I want more of this. Or will you jump straight into the mouth of a waiting orca and discover that the cool idea you had maybe needs some more iteration? So the First Penguin is kind of celebrating this mindset that you all are taking risks with good intentions, where you're being bold, you're being brave, but like everything we do, we don't know if it's really going to work. Even when you're being safe sometimes, like that might be an orca too. So anyway, you all, I think we've been talking a little bit, you all were doing like a lot of weird, brave stuff this semester.
There were a bunch of really strong candidates for First Penguin. I think that's fair to say. So applause to all of y'all for taking some risks.
It was challenging to figure out what to pick. So some of the stuff we observed, you all seem to like buttons. I think it's a little bit our fault. We gave you a lot of buttons. And hitting buttons is fun. We also noticed as we gave you more buttons, you started putting the buttons in weird places. There were multiple worlds. It was like, let's put the buttons on someone else's head. Apparently just touching other people's heads is where you wanted to go with this. And then I guess the natural extension of that is, what if you gave people swords? It's like, that's a great idea. Let's put buttons on someone's head and then give people swords and just see what happens. So yeah, that's what this looks like. Because if you give people swords and you put buttons on them, obviously the strategy isn't to not give them swords, it's to give them armor. And helmets. It's an interesting reality when your world forces you to build in safety equipment. Truthfully, one of the signs of penguins often is when we're worried about lawyers finding out about what we're doing. So yeah, this is what that looks like. I don't think the padding on the sticks is doing anything.
Right over the guy.
Yeah. Also a reminder not to get involved with Sabrina in a sword fight.
Yeah. So anyway, obviously, the First Penguin is Katana Vengeance.
We have this year We have certificates for you, but we also have these amazing penguins in laser cut armor. So come on down. We have Ian. There you go. Have a penguin. Ian, come get your penguin. We have Nachen with the penguin. We have Tony. There you go. We have Eve. And Austin. Amazing job. Why don't you guys come up here so we can get a picture? Over here. Let's hear it for Katana, everybody. Oh, sorry, we got an official photo.
Sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
Everyone loves this. Okay, smile. All right. There we go.
Nice work.
Congratulations to our first Penguin Award winners on taking that first leap into the unknown.
Very brave of them. And now we're going to be talking about some second-year projects that focus on physical interactivity mixed with digital experiences.